Hey, it's the Midnight Raven, and today we're doing day 5 of the Negativity Challenge inspired by Red Paul Jack. This is 31 days of the Negativity Challenge, looking at things that just in life just get on your nerves, annoy you, or are just so frustrating. You cannot believe it's a thing. So today we are looking at judging others. Now, this could be many things. This could be envying somebody's promotion at work. This could be judging them for dyeing their hair. This could be judging them for who they date, where they live, what job they have. I've always been judged throughout my life since I was younger. I must admit, I have been judged all the time. When I was young, I was judged for being a bit of an outcast, a bit of a loner. Not gonna lie, I did prefer that. Sometimes hanging around negative people and the it crowd at school just wasn't my thing. I did like to be one of those girls in the background and just watching and observing. And then as I went through my life, I really wasn't the life and the soul of the party in high school. Once again, I was judged for being slightly different, slightly alternative, which ended up in turn turning me goth. I became such an outcast, if you want to call it, that I ended up being more comfortable with myself than trying to fit in. So I ended up becoming goth, and I've been goth since I was about 12. I love the alternative stuff. I love driving in black clothes, which has also got me into quite a lot of scrutiny over the years. Always dressing in black was always a big no-no. People would be like, can't you wear some color? Why are you dressing like this? Having their own opinions, as everybody loves to give their opinions on how you look and how you live your life, because they obviously know better than I do. So I became alternative. I ended up wearing black all the time. I spent a lot of time in graveyards, hanging around by myself, becoming a loner and an outcast. And you know what? I was happy. Happy as I was. Going into college, working, I was still pretty much an outcast. I did have many jobs throughout my career, and I would say I was one of the more outcasted people. Once again, usually because I'm different. Now, is being different a bad thing? No. In fact, I think being different from the norm is actually interesting. My serial killer stuff, the fact that I like graveyards, the fact that I like documentaries about World War II and some other questionable topics that I watch, quite a lot of serial killer stuff, behind the scenes when it comes to forensics and autopsies, and I have some weird and wonderful things that I like. Now, that's not to everybody's taste, but once again, it's people judging you. No one gets to know you. They just know the outside of you. They know that you like serial killers. They know that you like alternative stuff. They know you sit in a graveyard during the week. Do they really know you? No, they're just going on what they can see. And if they don't like it, suddenly you're different. Suddenly you're weird. Suddenly you're an outcast. And this continued most of my life. Being judged, being called an outcast, being called a weirdo, being called that strange woman that walks to the graveyard and has a walk every day, because I actually give a shit about people that have passed on, and sometimes it's a bit hard to let go. And I've always had a fascination with death, the afterlife, and stuff like that. Does that make me weird? Absolutely. Am I happy with that? 100%. I am quite happy to be the weird bitch that sits in the graveyard, that watches her documentaries at night, then just conform and be normal, or whatever you want to class normal as. Because normal to me is not normal to somebody else. And what's normal to somebody else isn't normal to somebody else. Also, when I dyed my hair green in June of last year, the amount of people that stared, looked, and questioned me on green hair was just ridiculous. Do you think I'd murdered somebody? The scrutiny was going through town when I went on holiday for my birthday. The amount of people that kind of went, like when I walked past them, like, it's green hair. Have I killed somebody? Is this something I'm not noticing? It was green hair, but the scrutiny and the looks and the questions of why do you want to dye it green? Question is, why do you dye your hair blonde? Why do you dye it brunette? Why do you wear false lashes? Why do you wear makeup? Do I question you? No, because that's your choice. But people were quite happy to look at me, give me the weird stares of like, her hair's green. It's green hair. You want to judge me now because my hair has not been green for like 6 months and it's now blonde? Should I be dyeing this because it offends somebody that doesn't like blonde hair? Come on, people. Judging other people is shallow, it's low, and I've been mocked for years of being the weird bitch with the alternative interests, the alternative look, the alternative hair colors. I've had purple, red, green, you name it. Next hair color, not sure what I'm going for. I would like to go back to green. But does it matter? At the end of the day, does it really matter how I look, how I dress, and how I am? Apparently it does, because other people seem to be either offended or they don't like it. And unfortunately, there is a term for that. I don't give two shits. I just do not care. I'm going to continue to be my weird bitch self, doing my weird shit, watching my weird shit, being the outcast. And you know what? I'm going to wear that as a badge of honor that I am not mundane and boring like the people judging me. But if you want to like and subscribe and tell me down below, have you ever been judged for anything in your life? Your look, your hairstyles, your piercings, your tattoos, the job you do, the people you associate with. They always are judging you because they are lacking something in themselves. They need to look inwards before they judge outwards. And I will see you tomorrow, where tomorrow we are going to be looking at the negativity behind vegans and vegetarians. And I will see you tomorrow. Love you all. Bye, guys.